I had to get rid of some Kumans. I started drinking with them, got bored and slaughtered them all while being drunk. I committed a hate crime and the game was like, good job buddy. And I feel like I shouldn't have won that, but I'm just a pro gamer I guess. And with that, welcome back to my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough, where we don't kill civilians. We kill future enemy soldiers. At this point, I did every side quest in the old region. Like, where I had to get rid of some bandits who may or may not were part of the initial attack on us. The bandit leader bugged himself into the floor.
Ich töte dich. Alarm! Alarm!
I had my usually hissy fit, where I killed their horses and loaded a save. Why does God punish me like this? While the game's graphics are amazing, the rain effect looks fucking terrible, especially at night. But you gotta hand it to them, these giant battles are truly peak atmosphere. Even though the game constantly tried to ruin my immersion with shit like this. But the game made it up to me by giving me my first gun.
Hell yeah, brother. All the cool kids will finally regret making fun of me.
Like a true Eurotard, I was losing the gun shooting competition. Because I'm trash, so I tried to cheat. You got lucky this time. And I got extremely lucky in my friendly dice game with Carpon, where I absolutely crushed him on my first turn. I didn't even cheat, come on. I don't really like the dice game. I just had a bad first experience where I played the tutorial over and over again and kept losing. You have to beat him to progress and I just couldn't do it. It took me a whopping 20 minutes to beat him. Henry must be glad that guy got killed because I owed him like a lifetime supply of alcohol. Kingdom Come Deliverance will forever be in my memories. As the first game where I had a video game journalist moment, I also had my second video game journalist moment after you get captured in a big epic battle and you are dropped into the second forced stealth section. I mean, the first half is easy enough, even though my game bugged out again and I couldn't grab my stuff. But then the second half, ooh, the second half, oh my god! This is also a great time to talk about the armor and outfit system, which I don't really like. Basically, your clothing decides how visible you are and how noisy you are. If you sneak up to someone in full metal armor, that bitch is gonna hear you. Elephant boy. You can switch between outfits anytime you want, except in combat, and that's where the problems begin. If you can't pull off a perfect stealth heist and get spotted, you can't switch to your combat armor and boom, disadvantage. Which made me personally avoid stealth altogether. I mean, changing clothing in the middle of battle is kinda unrealistic, but the clothing already retcons old cutscenes for some reason, so who cares. In Ghost of Tsushima, I stealth all the time, because it was a great way to thin the numbers before combat begins. But here, you just put yourself at a disadvantage if you don't run a full stealth build. Which fucked me for this mission, because my stealth level was at 2. And the game doesn't warn you beforehand, even though it does in later missions, through dialogue, and I didn't bring a stealth armor set. After failing a few times, I tried to run through again, which didn't work, because as soon as you hit the target area, the game slows down your walking speed. I even tried standing my ground, but the game just sends the whole fucking population of Bohemia after your sorry ass. After failing like 50 times, I was fucking done. I almost smashed my keyboard and would have given up on the game. But I found a Steam community post giving a detailed description on how to skip this mission with console commands. Someone painstakingly found the exact coordinates of the mission marker. Let's be real here. Something like this wouldn't exist if the mission was good. Go ahead and drop a dislike, because I dared to criticize an otherwise outstanding game. But after that horrendous experience, you get the best dialogue line in the game. And I think, even though I recorded it in German, you could still appreciate it.
Wo wir davon reden. Hast du etwas Alkohol dabei?
Nein.
Scheiße.
And you also get dropped off in the second, better and bigger map. This is where the game really picks up steam. Well, you just have to get there. And yes, I walked everywhere. I tried horse riding once. It wasn't for me. I hope until the DLC comes out, someone will have made a car mod. Imagine me riding out into battle in my trusty Dodge Charger. I also found my first knight helmet, which I couldn't stop playing with, like a fucking degenerate. And this Kuhman, who spoke German, Polish and English.
Was macht ihr hier? Solltet ihr nicht eher bei Sigismunds Armee sein?
Nem, min schnotsch der Reck. Wir sind Sigismunds Soldaten nicht mehr.
Scheiße, jetzt geht ihr nur noch für euch selbst auf Beutezug?
Nam, we do not want trouble. We just go this way, no stop.
I started a quest to save the local bathhouse, whose owner was very energetic.
Hau ab! Verpiss dich von hier! Du Stück Scheiße!
Gutenberg was amazing, but had a few problems. People kept disappearing, and the water effect stopped working. NPC behavior in Gutenberg is pretty buggy in general, accurately depicting how people in Eastern European cities behave. I also had this weird encounter with God, I guess? Death? I shot her, and confirmed that I indeed found a creepypasta. I also was scammed in the side quest where you have to duel for someone. I failed the speech check, so I fought a full armored guy with a toothpick. I actually tried for like 10 minutes, but there just was no way in hell. So I shot all of them after the match and stole their shit. I even got away because I left no witnesses. Yay! Rewarded again! By the way, if you kill someone who's sitting, they just continue chilling. Kinda feels like these Chinese games where people don't die, they just surrender because there is no violence in China. It's an invention of the Western pigs to keep themselves in power. I also recommend to just always bring the dog everywhere. There's just no downside, and you can make some quests easier for you by looking for things and helps in combat, like this. Let's play a little game. I'm about to play a clip and you will have to guess what's wrong with it.
Du setzt aber großes Vertrauen in mich.
Mir bleibt keine andere Wahl. Also? Habe ich recht?
Igen, Ben Vanabaru. Igen, Ben Vanabaru. Öld meg!
Ja, ganz recht.
Surdle!
Dann ist sein Gefangener auch da.
Surdle!
I think someone who made the German dub accidentally swapped some Kuman dialogue in here. Again, I'm not mad. It caught me so off guard, I almost died laughing. At this point, I pretty much did every side quest that didn't involve forced stealthing. So I started following the main questline again, where you do some accounting for a silver miner and he shows you a secret tunnel. Into a castle where Hans Carpon is being kept. I've no problems with this stealth mission. They tell you beforehand, and stealth is optional here. I was surprised myself. They rush you with a shit ton of soldiers, but I master strike them all away. I had the power of Jesus on my side. They can't kill me. Jesus saved me. Fuck you, Timmy. You're staying in the wheelchair. Jesus loves me, that I know. I rescued Carpon. We split up, and I went undercover to meet King Sigismund, who hits different in German.
Anders als diese Bande von Narren!
Of course he ordered an attack on the Jew district. Who would ever do such a terrible thing? Anyways, I saved them, and I also rustled up the old gang of the Dry Devil. But one guy wouldn't come, so boom, I shot him, and the other one was hanged. Normally you would just rush to help the dude, but I got a little excited. I had enough time to slaughter everyone, and he was fine, I guess. I mean, he's Polish, but there's nothing we can do about that. Kingdom Come really nailed portraying the average Polish person. Every third word is kurwa. I did a side quest where you have to fight some random dude for a magic stone that can apparently cure this woman's husband or something. I didn't have enough money to challenge him, tried to kill him at night, and it all escalated. And now I'm never returning to that town. Killing him failed the quest anyway, so whatever, right? I also got scammed while helping the local miners free a buddy of theirs, because the soldiers found us, but I was able to talk my way out of it. But then realized, yeah, they will let me go and all, but I'm not being paid for all this shit I did before that. So I killed them, and after the miners refused to talk to me, I killed them too, and sold their armor. Always remember, if you do something like that, leave no witnesses or you will be hunted by guards. A After that, I solved the murder mystery where a few women were killed. One woman escaped though, and I questioned her and finished the job. The game really has attention to detail. If you kill her, Henry will mention it in dialogue, saying that he talked to her, but she had an accident. We stabbed some random old lady and, what were we doing again? I then did a pilgrimage to cleanse me from my sin. And to my surprise, it really cleanses all of it. I killed every person I met and had a sin debt of like 4,000 coins. But praying once at some random tombstone saved me from heck. Henry then met his first black person, which I saved from being publicly executed. One buggy NPC in the back of my conversation later, we kill some random Italian priest, take up his identity to fuck some other Italian's wife, and then we blew him up. Funny little glitch here, you will be deaf after that explosion, except when you press E onto someone to talk to them. Then everything is fine.
Dieser Kubienka überhaupt?
We get betrayed by the French, and the Polish dude roleplays as Arthur Morgan, and we run away. And the endgame begins! And all jokes aside, this standoff scene is the coolest thing I've seen in a while in gaming. Holy shit! Too bad the battle was easy as fuck, because I master striked him and I was high on potions. I played the game on normal. I think I should have played on hard. A big siege ensues, where we have a third torture scene, where the dude just spills it all out without me doing anything, because I had my speech maxed. It was a long and grueling siege, where one of the enemies did this for some reason. After that, I barely refused to have gay sex and did another shitty mandatory stealth mission. Or at least I thought it was. I did it pretty much first try, because I came prepared this time. I killed some random grandpa, a French person, and saved my Jewish half-brother. We did this last big attack, where I take back the fort, which hits different in German, not gonna lie.
Fegt sie! Vom Angesicht der Erde! Macht sie nieder! Jagt das Pack ein für allemal! Zurück nach Prag! Im Namen von König Wenzel! Auf sie!
I took back the fort, together with this confused dude, who only brought his fists to a knife fight. I watched the 2-hour-long credits, and really enjoyed a German Sigismund lose his shit.
Beschissene Drecksland!
The game's really good. Yeah, what can I say? I really enjoyed myself. I finished it, even though I almost never do that. I had a few hiccups. I don't give a shit about the bugs. That's normal on a new release nowadays. But mandatory stealth sections, oh boy. Alright, see you never.